So now I'm going to show some video. And Cal McCarr, one of my favorite players, great defenseman. We're going to talk about D-zone retrieval. So even if you're a forward and you don't retrieve the puck much in your D-zone, just think of these concepts as offensive zone retrievals, because a lot of the same principles apply. And we're going to work our way through these 5 questions by the end of this presentation. But seeing them, I want you guys to start thinking more critically about hockey when you're watching NHL games or when you're watching your own games. And I'm going to answer the first 2, just to kind of set us up for the next videos. But what is the problem of a D-zone retrieval? What makes them unique and what makes them hard on defensemen? So one thing is, usually the puck is chipped behind the defenseman, and they're going to have to pivot and turn, and they're going to have to skate onto that puck, and they're going to face that puck. So all the information, all of their options are behind them. So unless they're doing a really good job scanning and shoulder checking, they're blind to everything around them. So that's something that makes them really hard. Another thing is, often the pucks are on the wall, which makes them harder to pick up. And then the last thing is, you probably have a forechecker on you who's trying to run you through the boards. So that adds a little stress and makes them pretty hard. So that's the problem. The goal of a D-zone retrieval is you want to transition your team into offense, right? So you want to, if it's a puck race, you want to win that race, you want to gain possession, you want to beat the forecheck or at least F1, and then you want to start the breakout, and then hopefully you want to make a good pass and then join that rush and go on offense, right? So that's kind of just the problem and the goals. When you watch these 3 clips, I want us to start thinking about, what is Cale doing before he picks up the puck to set himself up to achieve these goals? So I'm going to ask you guys that after these 3 clips. I'll let them play.
Jordan Binnington, 3 to the wall. David Perron will move it up to center. Back in his own territory, captured by Cale McCarr. Reverse for Ryan Graves off the boards. Mikko Rantanen. This is no spring chicken, but McCarr back into that play with quite an effective nature. Off a body that it bounces into the near corner. Again, there's so many guys in the shooting league team. Years ago, it would have been 14 a month for some guys.
I got a number for you, Mars, that'll show you how the game has changed in the National Hockey League.
All right, Stu, you can't answer. What did you guys, he's already seen the presentation. What did you guys see him doing before he picked up the puck every time? Anything?
Shoulder checking.
Shoulder checking? Anything else, anyone? Good answer. All right, let's watch this clip. It's a different clip. That is the correct answer, the one I was looking for. I want you to watch him, and then I'm going to ask you, okay, what do you think he's looking for when he's shoulder checking?
The aisles, and of course the big key there, first round pick.
Yeah, it was interesting because they took on a lot. New Jersey took on a lot of contracts, but you were basically, when you're...
So he scanned 4 times in probably 4 seconds. You think he had a pretty good idea of what he wanted to do with the puck before he got it, right? What do you guys think he was looking for? No wrong answers.
They're defenders.
Yep. Anything else, guys?
Forecheckers.
Forecheckers? Anything else?
How much time he had.
Yeah?
How we can easily get up to the forwards.
Okay. Good. These are all good answers. So he is scanning for information. And more specifically, he's scanning for specifying information, which is going to give him options or opportunities for action. And you guys said a lot of these, but especially in the D-zone retrieval, some of the specifying information is the puck's location or the puck trajectory. Like, where is that puck going to end up? Is it going to end up on the wall? Because that's going to make it a little bit different or harder to pick up. Is it going to end up inside the dots? That's going to give him different options. Where's the pressure? How many guys are coming? How hard are they coming? What's the angle? Does he have support? Does he have an easy outlet? Or is he on his own? Is he going to have to make a play on his own? Will he have space that he can skate into, or is he going to have to create space? And then something that he does really well, and a lot of NHL defensemen, they use certain landmarks on the ice. So Cale does a great job in the defensive zone using the net to help himself. So he's looking for specific landmarks and his proximity to those landmarks and seeing if he can use them to be more successful. So good answers, guys. In this next clip, I'm going to highlight the specifying information, and then I'm going to quiz you guys, ask you guys, well, what do you think that information means for Kale? Okay?